Guys, hope all is good. It's here in South Africa on a quite lovely day. And I'm thinking with all of this conflict going on in the world, I thought I want to share something with you guys that makes sense to me. Maybe it makes sense to you as well. It's not a new concept. It's not a me concept or South African concept or anything like that. It's actually an American term which I copied and made my own or adapted it to me. But we live in South Africa and we live in a quite dangerous country with all sorts of goodies, all sorts of stuff happening on a daily basis. And I always thought, let me share something with you guys, what I keep to myself. So this is what I call my battle belt. It's straightforward, we call it, it's a Daniel defense. It's got a cobra buckle, straight, nice 1.5 inch belt, reinforced, very stiff. It needs to be stiff to be able to carry all the weight of all those goodies. I'm gonna be going through everything, show you what it is, what makes sense to me, what makes sense to you. So the whole concept of this belt is bump in the night, something happens, you don't know what it is. You can't go looking for all your stuff. What do you tend to do? You tend to grab a pistol and you're out of the door. Something happens and you're in trouble. You need a med kit, you need extra ammo, you need a light, whatever the case may be. You have to run around and find it. So this kit is straightforward. So on this belt, I've got all the things I think I might need in a bump in the night scenario. Whether it's dogs barking outside or attempted breaking like we had not too long ago. This is what's on my belt. So I'm going to share it with you. So first of all, I think one of the most important things is having a good sturdy belt. You know, like I said, this is a 1.5 inch Daniel holsters. Uses a cobra belt, so it's nice and stiff. And I just put it on over my clothes, whatever the case might be, and I know everything is with me. So let's start one side, go the other side. I'm not saying one is more important than the other one. Let's go through it. First of all, let's start by the pew side. So right here, I've got my Gen 5 Glock 17. It is loaded like it should be, always. I've got a Holosun 407K. I like it. I think a red for defensive purple is very, very good. It makes your life much easier, makes your aiming easier. There you can see it. This is a game changer through and through and through. Instead of focusing on a side and the front, side and the back, you've got one dot. Second thing is a good light. A weapon-mounted light like this is of utmost importance. You cannot shoot what you cannot see. That's what I always tell the people. I went and got to 500 lumens, not 1,000. Because most of our walls and houses are light color, that spillback is going to blind you, so that's why I went with a 500 instead of 1,000 lumens. The holster we've got is just the outside waistband Kydex. It's also made by Daniel Holster, if I'm not mistaken. Straightforward, nothing fancy, nothing special about that. Over here I've got a Leatherman Raptor. It's just your trommel shears if something needs to come off. Your clothes, belt, boots, jeans, whatever needs to be cut off, this will handle that task immaculately. Or bandages needs to be cut. So there's this, a good pair of shears, awesome trommel shears. It's not only for clothes, bandages, that kind of stuff as well. Then let's go to this side. I've got a balaclava just for some dust. I don't want to hide my identity, I'm not afraid of that. But it's for dusk, whenever you don't know the situation you'll be facing. Straightforward, nothing special about that. I've got another pair of gloves as well. This is some mechanic works. Straightforward, nothing special, nothing fancy. You do not know the situation. Maybe you're going to need it, maybe you don't. A secondary tool, secondary weapon is this fixed blade knife. Nothing special about it. I had it made a couple of years ago. I repurposed it into a fixed blade self-defense knife. I've got big hands. It fits in my hand quite nicely. Turn around. you never want to use it, but if you have to, you can. But this will most likely be for cutting materials, your secondary cutting tool. Goes in the Kydex holster, also horizontal carry, so it doesn't stick out or poke. I quite like that. Then I've got 2 extra mags. Hollow points, I think these are the Federal Gold Dots. I've got 2 extra spare magazines just in case. Hopefully I never have to use it. Then the proper flashlight. So this is the Cloud Defense MHC, I believe it is, with Therum holder. Awesome bright, it gets the job done. No frills, no fuss. And I actually use it in a AR-15 spare magazine holder. Like that, goes inside there. This is an extra mag for my Scorpion. I tend to use the Scorpion for a backup, or actually my main. But if I can't get hold of my Scorpion, the Glock is the way to go. And it also fits right next to each other. It's like it's meant for each other. Here I've got a dump pouch. So this is where all my goodies goes. Whatever you might pick up, need, everything goes in, opens nicely. This is made by Takmach. Also, magazine holsters are also made by Takmach. It's a local South African company. They specialize in this kind of stuff, which is also very, very nice. Then I believe this is probably the most important part of this whole kit, is the first aid kit. So it sits on the back of your, sits on the back of your belt. So pull out. Sorry about that. Open. You've got all your goodies inside. Israeli bandage, packing gauze, emergency blanket, gloves, more gauze. This is mostly to stop the bleed. In case of emergency, you don't want to, you don't want any nasty things happening to you. And then I've got a proper care tourniquet. I went for bright orange, so you can see it. This is Gen 7, I believe it is. Yeah, I'll do Gen 7. It's nice and bright and orange. Anybody can see it, anybody can handle it. Get it off, get you patched, get going. Then you'll also see I've got a Koki there, permanent marker, Sharpie, to write all the information you need for the EMS to come and sort you out. I've just got another light as well. If you're stuck in the dark, you cannot see, you don't know what's happening, you've got a light there as well. Guys, that's a quick overview of this battle belt that I'm running. I think it's quite nice. Always open for suggestions. I'm pretty sure there's a couple of things you guys will change or add. But let me know. Leave your comments down below and I'll get back to you. Thanks.